It was a fire which tore through one of the southwest's best-loved landscapes. The scorch marks still visible through the mist on Dartmoor's wild heaths. But once the flames had been contained and extinguished, many were left asking, how could this possibly have happened? Colin's family have farmed the land around here since the late 19th century. He believes it's all down to a steady decline in animals grazing on the moors.
In the past, there was a lot more livestock up there. We've had to reduce the stock numbers for the powers to be to say that the stock is damaging the commons. The old men would say you need stock on the commons to manage the vegetation. And it just hasn't. The last 20 years, the stock has just been reduced to such an extent that the animals are just targeting smaller areas and letting the other areas become under graze.
Experts say 2 decades of AgriEnvironment schemes, where farmers are paid by the government to remove sheep and cattle from the moor, has led to a surge in flammable material.
The grass that caught fire, the so-called millennia grass, has got away, and it's kind of formed a massive jungle in quite significant areas of Dartmoor. And in certain weather conditions, in dry weather or when there's a strong easterly dry wind, it dries out and becomes an absolute fire hazard. So there is tons of it up there, and it was just inevitable that at some point it was going to catch fire.
In a statement, Natural England told us, we work with farmers and commoners on Dartmoor to manage the land sustainably and safely, with key fire prevention measures such as summer grazing to reduce grass build-up, managing fire breaks and re-wetting bogs, all possible under AgriEnvironment schemes. Meanwhile, a team of scientists at the University of Plymouth have been looking into the long-term effects of wildfires.
It's a shame to see the negative impacts, but also understanding the importance of research that aims to understand the links between changing weather, the way that we've seen recent increases in the incidence of wildfires, and preparing for the future and making sure mitigation processes are put in place to prevent uncontrolled wildfires in the future that could spread rapidly.
Devon and Somerset Fire and Rescue Service say the cause of the fire was accidental. Sam Blackledge, ITV News, Dartmoor.